Right, there was this update that came in Arabian business that Salik is now going to move towards a IPO, initial public offering, and they're going to have more Salik toll gates. They're going to increase the Salik price tag. And yeah, to cushion the blow, they give bullshit about if you have electric cars, you don't have to pay Salik. But then again, how many people can afford an electric car, and what would you do if there's a problem with the electric car? You have to replace the whole thing. Anyway, I'll give my thoughts about this Salik thing. If you notice, if you have been following me for a couple of years now, you know for a fact that I've told you this Salik thing was planned out before COVID. Before the COVID hammered and hit the world. I'd already told you this was told to me by the locals working there, Emirati, that they are going to introduce more Salik and they're going to increase the pricing. I told you that. Many people said fake news, all bullshit, okay, whatever. Then COVID hit and everyone forgot. Now they're re-implementing it. In fact, when Salik was first introduced in UAE, and that time there were only 2 Salik gates. One was Maktoum Bridge. Maktoum? Yeah. Maktoum, or I forgot the names also, man. Getting old. Garhoud Bridge. Yeah, one was Garhoud Bridge and one was... no, it was Maktoum. Sorry, Maktoum Bridge, and another one was Dubai Sharjah Road. There were only 2. And that time the price was only 4 dirhams. And after 4 times, you go 4 times, you don't have to pay anything more, 16 dirhams. I had predicted that time when Salik was first introduced, close to, I think, what, 10 years ago? Not too sure. I had predicted that time that if they bought in 2 Salik, they'll bring 4, 6, 8, 10. It will keep going on. It'll be introduced in other emirates. From 4 dirhams, it'll go to 5 dirhams, or 6 dirhams, it'll go 10 dirhams, or 16 will go to unlimited. Everyone said, shut your mouth, man. You're just being, you're just being a hater or whatever. Well, initially, it was only 4 times and you pay 16 dirhams, and night time it was for free. And after the 4th time, you don't have to pay Salik. And I told them, see, listen, this is not going to help reduce the traffic. All bullshit. They said, yeah. Initially, the first 2-3 months, there was no traffic on the toll gate roads. Because that time Salik was just introduced. If you would even call the Salik hotline, you would have to wait for 4 hours, 6 hours. They were not able to get through because they were just introducing the system. Today, however, even after you pay Salik and you cross through Salik, the toll gates, there is bumper to bumper traffic. Nothing has happened to traffic. Traffic is still there. They keep selling cars. What do you expect? In the 50-degree heat, you want people to go with their cycle, like how they do in Europe? Or, what do you say, take the public transport? You're crazy, or take a 20-kilometer longer route. People don't have time for that. Now, I think it's how many times you pass by, that many times you pay. It's unlimited, and now they're talking of more Salik gates, more toll gates, more increases in price. And yes, they'll give the regular bullshit. This is to reduce traffic. This is for, better user experience. Now I'll give you my thoughts, okay? My prediction stays the same. Very soon Salik will be introduced. Salik, or different versions of toll gates, will be introduced with all the emirates. The emirates that can afford the infrastructure and the initial investment, they all will have it. Ajman, Sharjah, Ras Al Khaimah, Fujairah, even if one toll gate, they will have it because they need to make money. Remember, money earned is money in hand for any state, any country. And they keep saying there are no taxes. Yes, there are no taxes. But you will pay money this way. My favorite saying was the Chinese, You know, the Chinese philosophy, death by 1,000 paper cuts, small cuts. But if you have enough and more, you'll bleed to death. So in the same way, maybe 4 dirhams, you'll feel, hey, what the hell, 4 dirhams, it's not a big deal. But these 4 dirhams multiply into 1,000 places is quite a big deal. So here's my prediction of what will happen. Apart from more toll gates and more expenses, number one is, which I've told you before, prices will increase. The cost of living will increase. So if before you could live in UAE spending $1,000, now I can assure you it'll be 1,200. Okay? Not just by Salik, not just by the toll gate itself. There's going to be, the cost of living is going to increase. And why? So it's very simple. It's not just you who's paying money to use Salik. Companies, people who have road transport, people who have employees, people who have cars, vehicles, all this will cost you money. And you know, when the expenses go up, you have to earn more money, right? But the problem is, in terms of revenue, you can only earn so much. Let's say, for example, 100 people are there, 100 people buy 100 cans of soft drink every day, one. You can't expect them to start buying 2. So now what can you do? You're making the same profit because your prices are the same. So the only way is to increase the price. Why do you think McDonald's increased the price globally? Because of the increase of raw materials cost, the war in Russia, Ukraine, oil prices going up. Overall, see, inflation is a constant throughout every generation. What you could buy with, say, $100 before or $10, today the same will cost you $1,000. The rent in UAE in the early 70s, 1 year would cost you 2,000 dirhams. Just imagine, 1 year, 2,000 dirhams. Today you will be lucky if you can get bed space for 2,000 dirhams. Before you could get an actual, even a house, sometimes even an old villa. You know, it's crazy, man. So number one is cost of living will increase tremendously. Price of products will increase. Price of services will increase. Rents, they will automatically increase. Landlords are, they just need a reason to increase. Oh, Expo 2020. Oh, FIFA World Cup. Oh, cryptocurrency boom. They'll just increase. Next is your purchasing power will come down. So before, if you could buy your day-to-day groceries and manage your budget with $500, now it'll increase to $700 for the same. So number one, expenses are increased. Number two, your purchasing power is decreased. So these both put together is a double whammy. Number three is, you know, it'll benefit the country, yes. Because of the revenue that is coming in, they'll invest in infrastructure, cost of better facilities and all that. But at the same time, you're running a business. You have employees to pay salaries for, infrastructure, maintenance, engineering, all this. Whether it's the metro, whether it's the Salik, whether it's taxis and all that. It's running a business now. So you have all these expenses that come into play. And if they are not able to make them profitable, they will use other means to take more money from you. Fines, then hidden charges, then unexpected expenses. See, I'll give you a simple fact that you've not considered. You know, Sheikh Mohammed is coming out with all these green visa and gold visa, silver visa, and your talented visa, and you have a big degree visa. They want only the creme de la creme. They don't want normal people. And they will offer these visas to people who have money. People who don't need these visas, they will give them these free visas. Why? When you have many people, who will come and stay in UAE without any headaches of visas and all that. They will spend money, and when you spend money, the economy runs. Like for example, why does money laundering always be associated with UAE? Why so many criminals, from the crypto queen to the UK's mafia guy and all that, why are they in UAE? Because they know that nobody is going to bother them if they are peaceful. If they don't do any drama, they don't show off, they don't create any problems. You can bring in black money or illegal funds or unaccounted for money, invest into a building, apartment, business, venture or investment or banking fund or something. You're doing it legally. So black becomes white. So now unaccounted money becomes accounted for. So nobody is going to trouble you. So many people feel, I don't have to worry, I'll invest it here. And that keeps the wheels of the economy turning. And obviously when you spend money, see all these people who buy expensive cars, and there's that revenue that the government gets, no, a small cut, a percentage. Why do you think they make it easy to open companies? Why do you think they are making so many free zones? You know, why do you think they're asking so many cryptocurrency companies, come, there is no problems, we'll welcome you with open arms? Coinbase, I think Coinbase, there are so many companies which are not allowed, which are considered illegal in other countries. They open legally in the Middle East. Why do you think Saudi is trying to do the same? Now Bahrain has started, all these other Gulf countries, they are saying, see, listen, Dubai is offering you these benefits. Come down here also, we'll give you better benefits. Qatar is offering a lot more. They are saying the same money that you invest in Dubai will give you the same benefits what they're giving, plus we'll give you extra visas, land, ownership. Just come invest, come to our country. Because these countries are worried about the dependency of oil. And Saudi is the best example, where once upon a time they used to give a fuck and they used to carry a dam. They were like untouchable gods because they were earning money through petrol. Now they are trying to be nice to others, and we're not hardcore Islamic and all that, open-minded. Come, do some twerking, do some rave parties, bring the Gora culture. Oh, ladies don't have to wear headscarf. They call it modernization. I call it the power of money. Where money comes in, God, religion, tradition, culture, all that goes out of the window. So what is the message for you? What is the take-home value that I would suggest for you? It's simple. Saving money alone is not going to help you. Simple example, before you were saving, let's say 1,000, whatever currency it is. Now 200 is going for additional expense. Then purchasing power is reduced, so another 200 goes. So let's say before you were saving 1,000 per month, now you're saving 500 per month. That becomes a problem, right? When you're saving less. So the answer is not saving. It's not like, oh, switch off the AC and sleep in the heat. Don't eat so much, eat less. Don't eat good food, eat cheaper. No, that's not the way. You'll not survive that way. If that is the case, don't eat at all. Maybe then you'll save. The answer is earn more. How do you earn more? Climb the corporate ladder, take on more responsibilities, have side hustles like, I don't know, services that you can provide, freelancing work, businesses that you can run. You know, why do you think people are buying not branded products? Why do you think people are buying second-hand products? It's people want to do anything to save now. I'll just tell you one thing. This is a reality in any part of the world. Survival of the fittest is the only mantra. So if you want to survive and sustain, my advice to you is earn more. Save, yes, savings is important, but earn more. And if you're a businessman, well, you'll think of starting. But if you're an employee, the only way I know how you can earn more is you need to climb the corporate ladder, get bigger positions. For that, you have to learn to market, and that's where, you know, my stuff, personal branding, comes in. Otherwise, use contacts, use connections, use influence, bribe people, bullshit your way, try to get bigger opportunities. Grass will always look greener on the other side, but that's not the answer. And remember, you have a short window of opportunity, make maximum money, or your days will be numbered. Anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Good, bad, ugly. All right? You guys take care. It's me signing off. Ciao.